Now, what does it take for the European Union to become one?
Well, thanks a lot and good morning to everyone. You will become real politicians very soon, and you will take, all the responsibility on the future of Europe into your hands. Discuss that issue, but for time being, I see really that when we're talking about answer is one: pay bigger taxes. Are we ready to invest? Let's borrow. There's a very nice, solution: borrow. Maybe we'll pay and so on, because we need to invest into defense. But we are going to repay. Why, the European Union went for 150 billion attractive loans? What are the grants? Heavily into ramping up all the preparedness.
Thank you. I guess you are already warmed up. There is a belief that you can do this. So I just want to ask who wants to start.
My name's Samuel. I'm from Denmark. I think older NATO is very important for this. I think
we definitely need to look in the future and strengthen our defense industry.
So there is no question that we as Europeans should become more autonomous. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is sort of a short-term option, but if I'm asking, I have a dream, 70 years.
Also, if it was possible, vote for an in-between option in which we use the best of both organizations.
NATO. So what are your thoughts about our own responsibility?
Maybe EU has to build something on its own to protect its own. Thank you.
Thank you.
For European Union to be totally on the same level, defense plans, and also react more quickly in terms of some crisis or threats that we might face.
To have contacts with NATO and also rely on them in the greater context.
And as such, I think nations and smaller treaties, such as, for example, instead
on the European level, but it's also political. It's about the identity.
Are not doing that. We are not going to the conscription. We are not doing the military service.
You have a good proportion of what, how much you are spending time on the dreams and how much you are looking into what you need to do practically now.
So on this note, I'd like to finish the first round and to move to the second question. The European Union support for Ukraine, military support for Ukraine is...
We see how European forces try to reach the agreement and try to end the war.
I also strongly agree with the statement that Ukraine should be integrated into EU security structures.
There are still some few more missing.
Yeah, in Spain they raised the idea, but we have a really big problem because we're working with the budget of 2 years ago. We need to see what the countries that go for austerity, like Holland and Sweden.
A drastic increase wouldn't mean that much in the whole infrastructure projects of dual use. So, increase the budget in infrastructure.
Because one thing is whether to increase or not defense spending, but the other dimension is also where to spend this money.
Increase the defense budget and try to defend what we have right now. And also, sometimes there are crises between the societies, inside the societies.
As a hot topic continuously forward. Politics is changing all the time, and there's different things we talk about afterwards if we want to have a long-term view on it.
Thank you.
Financial things in Brussels in the Commission. Next day I went to Luxembourg to the European Court of Auditors.
And win the hearts and minds of the European societies. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot. We need to have objective information. Unfortunately, for time being, our budget.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's shake it up. Okay, how from? Boston. One more. Also. Okay.